What's up, guys? LayedBackGaming here, bringing you the top 10 of May. At number 10, we have Valiant by Bowser, and right off the bat, I was just very impressed with this map. This is from a forger that I've never heard of before. He actually had two maps that he submitted for the submission video of May, and as soon as I saw them both, I was extremely impressed. Both of them were automatically put into the top 10 voting video. I was just, I was blown away seeing somebody that I've never really seen before, and then all of a sudden, they're in the top 10 voting video, and now, in the top 10. And the only problem I really had with this map was his first jump. It wasn't really a big problem. The only thing, it's, the jump's probably about 80%. It, messes up every once in a while. But yeah, guys, I was really impressed with this guy. He has two maps in the top 10, actually, for somebody that, I don't even know. I'm sure he's been in the submitted maps before, but, when I saw these two maps, I definitely put him in the voting video. And to have them both in the top 10 is, I think, a big accomplishment for this Bowser guy. Great job to him. The map was very smooth. Everything worked out really well. And, like I said, just seeing some unknown forgers stepping up and making some really, two really good maps. It was just great. And hopefully, we'll see more of that in the future, especially, with Halo 4 coming out. Hopefully, we'll see some more big forgers step up. And, hopefully, Forge will be, a lot better than it is in here. Obviously, in Reach, it's really good. But, there's a lot of, different things that I think they could do to improve Forge. But anyway, guys, at number 9, we have Inator by Noble Forger. Whether or not I pronounced that right, I have no clue. Inator, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is kind of like a single-wide, double-wide mix. It's not really a hybrid, but what I mean is it's not really a single-wide, but it's not really a double-wide. And as you can see, it's not as thin as a single-wide, but it's not as wide as a double-wide. But I guess you could kind of consider this a double-wide. It was just a little thinner piece, not as wide. But yeah, Noble Forger, it's not a surprise at all to see him in the top 10. He's one of the best forgers out there right now, and he's just, always producing some really well-made maps. And this is a really cool turn, in my opinion. I don't know exactly which items these are right here, but it makes a really cool looking turn, which was great. And this isn't a problem with the map, but these items are pretty difficult to race on for some people. Obviously, I think this is My Thick Mayhem right here, racing, and he's showing some decent skill racing on here, while I was over a couple checkpoints back, just falling off constantly. I don't know why. I cannot race on these items, these objects, and I don't know. It was just, I was getting so frustrated because I couldn't race on them, and it's not a problem with the map at all. It's just I guess I suck at racing on those objects. Yeah. Anyway, he still made those objects very smooth. So like I said, Noble Forger, just another reason why he's one of the best forgers out there right now. So great job to him, and really awesome map. Really enjoyed it. And at number 7. Sorry about that. Or no, take it back. Number 8. My bad. At number 8, we have Temple Run by Dark Lynx 976. This is another guy that's been kind of stepping up in the past few top 10s. He's been really improving forging, and I think he was just maybe the last 2 top 10s ago, 2 months ago, I think was his first time he was in a top 10, and now he's been making some pretty good quality maps, and he's been doing really well in Forge and making some good maps, like I said. So yeah, the only problem with this map, the first, you see this massive dog pile of mongooses right here, which is it was kind of funny for all of us in the party. And but yeah, I don't think that jump's a big problem. It's never really messed up for me. I guess it happened to mess up for one person and just piled up 6 mongooses. But that was all fun and everything when we were playing. But yeah, this is kind of a short map. Well, not really a short map. It's about a minute long. So it's not the longest map ever, but he made it smooth. Everything worked out fine. I didn't really have any problems with the map at all. So all in all, I thought it was a great map, and it's really fun to race. So guys, if you want to download all these maps, you can go download them all. They're all going to be in the description, all the links and everything, because you finally have links, because Halo Waypoint finally fixed that problem. So there's finally links to download all these maps. So I'm going to have all the links for all the maps in the description, that you can all go check them out and download them. Anyway, at number 7, we have The Devil's Reject by KSI Milkman and Reset Gamertag, and it's a roller coaster, which is pretty sweet. He's got as you see, well, I'll show you when we get there. But this was actually, I guess, the first roller coaster in the top 10. And it's a pretty good map. KSI Milkman's been, he's a really good forger, and as well as a Reset Gamertag. Both of them are really good forgers. I wouldn't say this is a collision course, but it does have tracks that intertwine with other parts of the track. So there's going to be some collisions depending on where you're at on the track. But yeah, this was a great map, and I actually had to make sure. I was really worried that this might not have made it into the voting video. But right here, guys, you can't really see because they're not there at the moment, but there are kill balls that fly from this area, fly down to hit you. I'm honestly not sure if they do that throughout the whole race or not, but what I was saying earlier is that KSI Milkman had 3 maps that he submitted. They were all really good, and the first ones that I saw were him and some other person, so I was going to put those 2 in, and then I found this one, and kindly enough, I think it was Jaster X that made a map with KSI. Kindly enough, he let me take off one of his maps to have this one on, because you can't have more than 2 maps in the voting video, and I'm really glad that he allowed me to do that, because that obviously allowed for Reset to get into the top 10. So great job to him, and like I said, guys, a really great map. KSI and Reset, they're both really good forgers and are always making some good quality maps, especially with the roller coasters. I've been seeing a lot of roller coasters from them. I don't know if they make too many double wides, to be honest, but they definitely did a really good job on this roller coaster, and definitely deserving of being in the top 10 in my opinion. And guys, at number 6 we have Seaside MX, or Motocross, by I Am Probable and Rabid Turret. Wow, I can't speak. I Am Probable and Rabid Tourist. I haven't seen a motocross map in the top 10 in a long time. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've seen a motocross map. So I think this is a first for. It's been I can't even remember, to be honest, when we've had a motocross map in the top 10. So I guess it's really good to see different maps getting into the top 10, different types of maps. So I put a lot of SX or Supercross and motocross maps into the voting video, and obviously some of them got voted, which is good because it's good to have some different types of maps instead of just double wides and single wides or roller coasters. So yeah, I thought this was a good map. For me, all the jumps always worked. A couple of them were a little bit bumpy, as you saw right there. And the only one I really had a problem was towards the beginning. There's one where you make a big jump onto the grass, and that's just a little bit bumpy, but it's MX. I don't think it's really meant to be completely smooth like Supercross is. But yeah, I was glad to have a motocross map and have something a little bit different into the top 10. So great job to I Am Probable and Rabid Tourist. And guys, please go download all these maps. They're all in the description. Like I said, the links are finally up. Halo Waypoint's got that whole little thing fixed to where you can go download maps off of their site. So please, guys, go download those maps. They're all great maps, and the top 10, number 1 through 5, should be out in the next day or 2. So here's a list of all the maps right now. You can go check them all out. Like I said, download them. They're all great maps. And guys, you want to watch the top 10 of number 1 through 5? Just click this annotation. It'll bring you straight to the video. There's going to be an annotation on that video as well that'll bring you straight to this video, so you can alternate between the two. Also, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please be sure to like and favorite the video. It really does help a lot, guys. And if you like this video and you like the other videos that I have on my channel, then you know what? Please be sure to subscribe, guys. It really helps out a lot. Thanks a lot.